Good day and welcome, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to attend today's session on the hand washing program. This training is based on Module 11.3.2 of the SQF Food Manufacturing Code Edition 9. Our focus will be on understanding regulatory requirements, best practices, and the integration of technology to maintain hygiene and food safety compliance. Before diving into the how to, let's first look at why this program is so critical. Regulatory bodies such as the FDA and local health departments mandate hand hygiene as a key control measure to prevent contamination. Under SQF 11.3.2, facilities are required to establish, maintain, and monitor hand hygiene programs. By the end of this session, you'll be equipped to understand the role of hand hygiene in food safety, identify key requirements in Module 11.3.2, implement and enforce hand washing procedures, and recognize hygiene's role in reducing contamination risks. Hand washing remains the most effective method for stopping the spread of foodborne pathogens, helping not only to meet compliance, but also to protect consumers and your brand. With that foundation in place, let's move into what's required to meet these standards. First, facilities must have proper hand wash basins installed at critical control points, particularly at facility entrances and high risk areas. These basins need to include potable water, soap, single use towels, and ideally be hands free. All materials must be non corrosive, and soaps must be allergen free. Building on that, let's talk about the actual hand washing and drying process. Employees must follow established procedures, washing hands before production, after touching non sanitary surfaces, and before putting on gloves, especially for ready to eat products. Technique matters: scrubbing, rinsing, and drying thoroughly with single use towels. If hot water isn't available, approved sanitizers must be used. In support of proper procedures, clear signage must be displayed at every station. These signs should be multilingual and prominently placed to ensure all employees can understand and follow them. Additionally, hand wash basins must be used exclusively for hygiene, not shared with restrooms or utility tasks. After using the restroom, employees must rewash at designated sinks before re entering production. Supervisor placed sinks outside portable restroom help monitor this compliance. Frequency is just as important as method. Employees must wash hands before donning gloves, entering production, and after breaks, restroom use, meals, or anything that could impact cleanliness. Sticking to these time frames plays a critical role in contamination prevention. Now that we know what's needed, let's explore how to set it up effectively. Hand washing stations should be placed strategically and equipped with hands free taps, whether sensor, foot, knee, or elbow operated. Touchless soap and towel dispensers and stainless steel construction help maintain sanitation and durability. Next, we'll walk through the proper hand washing technique. It starts with wetting hands, applying soap, and scrubbing thoroughly, including palms, thumbs, and between fingers. After rinsing, hands should be dried with a pre-loaded or automatic towel dispenser. Gloves should be put on only after proper drying. Any cuts should be bandaged and gloved. And bleeding employees must exit the processing area immediately. To support those procedures, signage must be clear, visible, and multilingual. It's important to inspect signs regularly for placement, readability, and alignment with hygiene standards. Let's look further at how to ensure basins are properly designated. Hands-free basins should be available at all production entrances, and restroom sinks must not be used for re-entry into processing. Positioning should support workflow without risk of recontamination, and supervisors should be able to observe compliance easily. To reinforce best practices, frequency must be clearly communicated. Employees should wash not only at the beginning of shifts, but throughout the day, especially after anything that could compromise hygiene. Now, let's move on to the procedure based on best practice. To ensure accessibility and compliance, hand wash stations must be installed at all designated critical control points. Their strategic placement serves to prevent cross-contamination and facilitate compliance with hygiene protocols. Multilingual signage helps bridge communication gaps and promotes uniform adherence to hand hygiene procedures. All employees, regardless of language proficiency, must clearly understand when and how to wash their hands properly. Hands-free systems, such as foot pedals or sensor-activated faucets, significantly reduce recontamination risk. These systems are now considered industry best practice in high-care food production environments and are encouraged wherever feasible. Best practices also include training and supervision. Ongoing education ensures everyone understands expectations. Supervisor spot checks reinforce accountability and help correct issues quickly. InterlinkIQ provides a centralized platform for storing and managing all hand washing related documentation. This ensures records are well organized, accessible, and audit ready, contributing to a more efficient compliance process. Here is our comprehensive compliance dashboard, which serves as a centralized repository for all policies, procedures, and forms associated with the program. This platform ensures easy access, efficient management, and full traceability of all relevant documents. With HR or training management, you can easily access all uploaded training records and employee information. Ensure your team is fully trained and compliant with the hand washing practices, all in one secure, easy to navigate system. Through InterlinkIQ, human resources and training departments can track employee training records and compliance history. This system helps ensure that all personnel have completed required hygiene training and that records are current and verifiable. Additional InterlinkIQ modules allow for ongoing monitoring of hand washing activities. Logs, forms, and wellness records can be reviewed in real time, facilitating a proactive approach to program management and regulatory preparedness. And finally, InterlinkIQ uses visual dashboards with color-coded training progress, making it easy to spot gaps and address them quickly. Let's wrap up with a quick summary of the key points from our hand washing program. This program has been developed in full compliance with SQF Code 11.3.2 as well as FDA and local health regulations, all with the goal of protecting food safety and public health. At its core, the program is designed to prevent contamination, promote a culture of safety, and safeguard brand integrity. Now, when it comes to the setup, all hand washing stations must include potable water, hands-free faucets, soap, single-use paper towels, and all allergen-free hygiene products. These stations must be made of non-corrosive materials and positioned at all critical control points throughout the facility. Employees are required to wash their hands before entering production areas and before putting on gloves and after restroom use, breaks, or any activity that could compromise hygiene. Next, clear, multilingual signage must be posted at every hand washing station to support proper practices. And it's important to note, restroom sinks are not to be used for re entry into production. Staff must rewash at designated sinks. Some best practices to highlight include installing hands free systems wherever possible and making sure sinks are strategically placed for easy access without recontamination. We also emphasize the need for ongoing employee training and active monitoring by supervisors to maintain compliance and accountability. Finally, We've integrated this program into InterlinkIQ, our centralized platform where we manage all policies, training records, and hygiene logs. This system gives us real-time tracking, ensures audit readiness, and keeps everything accessible and organized. For further detail, refer to Module 11.3.2 of the SQF Food Manufacturing Edition 9 code. Reviewing this document regularly ensures your program stays aligned with current standards. For more information or questions, feel free to reach out or join us for future updates and training sessions. If you're interested in our setup, software, or end-to-end support services, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at csuccess@consultierinc.com or hello@consultierinc.com or give us a call at 1-202-982-3002. Thank you for your time and attention. Look forward to supporting your journey in food safety and compliance. Have a great day.